Hello everybody and welcome back to my Ark Survival Evolved, where last time we had gone ahead and explored the Carno Cavern, or whatever it's called. Look.
Hey, what you doing? Are you being that bastard that hasn't subscribed yet? Well, why don't you join one of us that have subscribed? As well as that, you might as well tune down into the description down below, where I have a new subreddit called r/RealmHQ. Other than that, back to your regularly scheduled program.
We got everything we need for the for the Yeti. And I am intending to now start going into getting all of the stuff for the spider. Here's the thing. Every one of those caves has been stressful as hell. The first cave, I broke my my fucking scuba gear and literally had to hope that I didn't run out of oxygen. The second cave, we went in, and God, was that a nightmare. But don't even get me started on the third cave. It literally was just a chasm that you had to scale the edges around, and then if you were going back up, you had to make the stupidest perilous jumps, unless you planned on building. So yeah, it's been a wee bit stressful, but we did it. It's all been taken care of. We have all three of the artifacts, and so the intent for this episode is just to simply go ahead and actually, what was I wanting to do? I was wanting to go ahead and read the notes, and I also want to go ahead and make some tombstones. We've had quite a few deaths. And the latest one, I don't mean like tombstone for me. I mean tombstones for all the dinos we've lost. How the hell? I don't remember. What is it? How do I do this again? No, because it's... Okay. Damn it, I don't remember how the hell we were supposed to do this. What was it? God, how the hell do you relinquish this damn thing? Ark grapple release. Crouch. Okay, that's how. Okay. Alright. Let's get everyone on. Okay, but... Okay, fucking Dima. When I said to oh. Because he's fucking trying to follow Barry. Okay. fear. Now, where the hell did the other one go? There it is. Okay. Where is it? Ah, right here. 69. Nice. Yeah, so we lost one of the demos literally by okay. So here's how it went. We initially entered the cave intending to bring along all 5 of them. Well, get this. There was a bit of a hiccup. As it turns out... Okay, that was fucking some part. Anyway, so as it turns out, there's a water entrance. And I don't mean like, oh, you have to go underwater to go access it. I mean, you go into the cave and then there's just a bit of a pool. All it is essentially is just a, unless you can swim, do not enter. So, I brought Dima on my shoulder. We were able to use him to help defend. Here's what happened with the other guy. He literally perished because he fucking drowned. And I don't mean like, oh, all 3 of them, or all 4 of the other ones went into the water and then attempted to come down. No, they just legitimately couldn't go through the water, so they just fucking, you know, kind of stayed on top, but otherwise. Apparently this one, on the other hand, somehow got itself wedged against the rock to the point where it actually stopped being above water and drowned. Which, hats off to that one. If there's any more stupid deaths, they usually land with me, usually by falling or fucking landing in water and dying from fall damage, and yet landing on a rock and surviving. Nope, that one takes the cake. Death by drowning, which is impossible for itself. God, that's so stupid. It was the highest one too, which is worse, but yeah. Oh, give me 1 second. I just got worried about something. Alright, sorry about that. I had something... I got notified about something about work, but I'm just gonna kind of leave it at that. It's something with work and not with the channel. Not to mention I don't really want... Well, I mean, it's not gonna dox me or anything like that, but it's still something where it's like, it's work. It's not something I really want to bring into this. So anyway. Alright, so all we gotta do is just make it home. And then we're gonna go ahead... I know you can craft tombstones. I thought you could. Is it like a marker? Huh. I could have sworn there was... Wooden sign would work too, but... I was pretty sure. Yeah, gravestone. What do you need for that? Cementing and... Okay, that's pretty damn easy. My only thought is, can I craft on my own? I would kind of assume so. Yeah, because it's kind of one of those things that you may end up needing to put down. Very little at least very little knowledge beforehand. So yeah. Alright, all we gotta do is just make it down. But yeah, no, we're gonna just spend this episode going over notes and just again celebrating the ones who have perished. The fuck, how do you say that? Commemorating? Command? I can't say it for the life of me. You know what I mean. Celebrating the dead. While they have been lost to us, but they shall not be forgotten. Alright. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Make just a spot that's not exactly at the base, just a cemetery. Something nearby so we could still at least go over who has perished. But otherwise, yeah. I think a good spot actually might be that either there. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Is that literally a fucking unopened one? No, it's not. Okay, I was gonna be like, what the fuck? Has there been one the entire time and I just never fucking noticed it? I was gonna be pissed. I'd be like, God damn it, this keeps happening. Anyway, alright. Because I have all the cement in place from fucking mines. Yeah, that's gonna be the fun part. There's quite a few. Okay. There hasn't been too many deaths. And it's interesting because in terms of the caves, there's only been a single death. And it wasn't even to an enemy or stuff like that. It was just because. Alright. Barry, time to get off. I will go ahead and restock your food. That should be good enough. Ooh, Artemis. For a level up. Well, let's level up our health. Oh, alright, well, there went one of them. Okay. 3. Alright, come on. I want y'all to land in here. Alright. Artemis, let's make our way up. It's my game at it. And it'll be great. I really hate this damn fog. Always shows up. Oh, whoops, I forgot to land you. Alright. Artemis, let me go. Okay, where's the dough? Oh, you don't have anything. rolling around at the speed of sound. Nowhere to Okay. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Nowhere to find out. Okay, so let me go over who has perished. There was, obviously, who has died? Well, Carl's died. Amy's died. Twice, but I got one. The frog died. Not the new one we tamed. There was one way back that died. Actually, Thieso, if I remember correctly. There was the Pterodon that died. There was the Demo that just died. Huh. There really hasn't been that many deaths. Yeah, that's all I can think of. There are many more. I appreciate you guys commenting them. But otherwise, I just can't remember anyone else. Alright, Alex. We gotta make make a sport. So obviously, though, we can't just have it undistinguishable or anything like that. We have to actually. Alright, let's go to Dory, pick up the things. Alright, let's go make the hill. Yeah, this is kind of gonna be the things if I could. I don't know what outright to name them. Or the ones that died that were unnamed. They're probably gonna be like Frog 1, Pterodon 1. What the fuck is this? Double the worst one. Alright. You make our tiki here. Light the fire. Ooh. It's blue. That's not a bad one. Kind of mark it as the spirit graves. Alright. Gravestone there. Okay, yeah, I don't expect there to be 100. Okay. Although I know there's Khan. Is that more than 5? So there's Carl, Amy, Khan, the frog, and the Pterodon. Oh, okay, so there is 6. Okay. Of Carl. Here lies the member of Carl. Alright. That's not bad. So there's only need to be 4 then. Okay, so we're gonna make the final one. I want. This shouldn't be next to them, because it's not that they rank less, it's that they won't ever actually get a name. So if you guys have ever heard of the the grave of the unknown soldier, or unknown soldier. Kind of like that. So, like, the text would be, here lies he. Here lies the name of the unnamed allies. Or here lies the memories of the unnamed allies. So the fun part is that does technically include all of the damn Pegos. But it's reasonable. I mean, I did kill him, so. Alright. And this one will be Amy's. Of Amy. Here lies the memories of Carl. Here lies the memory of Amy. And then, of course, of Khan. And I'm not talking about the real life Khan. He's okay. I'm talking about the raptor. And I will go grab him to show off. Yeah, I'll show him his own grave, you know. That seems about fitting. Oh, it would be his own grave. Get back here. I did not think this through. Come here. I'll show you on camera so they know that you're not dead. Come here. Show you off so that they know you're not dead. See? Ugly boy ain't dead. Are you dead? It's just like, no, I'm not dead. As you can see, he's not dead. Oh, here we go. Let's go take it back. You ugly boy and handsome boy at the same time. There. But yeah, that's just... I know, again, it's not like actively anyone has a reason to think he's dead. He's very much alive and all that jazz. I just know for myself, I like to at least have some form of evidence so I don't at least seem like I lost my mind. And then, yeah. Alright. So that's the memorial made. And we have one more gravestone in case Jesse goes. The hope is not, but she is in quite the predicament. So, you know. Anyway. Okay, so, since we got all that, we should actually go look at the damn notes. Okay, so we got that dossier. It was the B1.
In the wild, Apis lithohermia drones never stray far from their nests, which they build high in the island's redwood trees or on rocky cliff sides. Apis drones can be seen swarming around the nest in groups, but to get a look at the queen Apis, one would need to crack open the nest itself. Speaking from experience, this is not a pleasant task, as the untamable Apis drones are quite territorial. I probably should have seen that one coming in hindsight. Take caution. Apis stings will significantly weaken any creature which suffers them, and because its stinger is not barbed, Apis can sting multiple times without its stinger being ripped away. A tamed Apis queen will lay new drone eggs and construct a nest that survivors can farm for honey, so long as they remember to wear specialized beekeeping
What
gear.
are gillies?
Said honey is not only sweet and delicious, but laced with scents that land mammals find irresistible. Many hunters use it to bait their traps. Apis drones will also follow their queen into battle, so they can be used for self-defense in a pinch.
Okay, that's cool. So there's definitely a lot more that isn't outright gone over, so... Did we go over you?
What magic created the Scarabina Gibus? I cannot say.
No, I think we
What I
did,
can
because
say
it was
is
going
that
over the
this
oil.
creature is a perfect symbiote for advanced human tribes. Copperfade.
Ichthyosaurus curiosa is a comparatively small carnivore found in the waters around the island. It is slightly larger than a human, but that's still small compared to the leviathans roaming these waters. It seems to be very interested in any creature around its size, often approaching and following humans swimming through its waters. Despite its appearance, the Ichthyosaurus is neither a fish nor an ocean mammal. Like many creatures in the waters around the island, it is actually an aquatic reptile.
Huh.
I can't think of a better mount for someone starting to explore the island's seas and waterways. Ichthyosaurus is a comparatively fast swimmer, and even in the wild will cozy right up to you and try to figure out what you're doing. Taming these is actually pretty easy, as they seem to love humans and will be fed and tamed without the use of violence.
So they're a water lizard. That's interesting.
Megalania murispe is among the largest creatures found throughout the island's complicated cave networks. Reaching up to 3 meters long, it can traverse vertically up cave walls with little difficulty, thanks to its powerful claws. Fortunately, Megalania's size means it is unlikely to sneak up on anyone. Unfortunately for spelunkers, it is an aggressive and dangerous creature nonetheless. Like other Pteranodon, Megalania is a venomous creature. Its poison is slow-acting, but will drain the victim's effective strength and health until death, unless cured by a rare antidote. That said, the Megalania's prey are usually ripped apart well before they succumb to the poison's long-term effects. The rare ability of Megalania to effortlessly climb sheer environmental walls makes it a highly sought-after mount. While it is by no means the fastest, strongest, or toughest mount, the manner in which it can effortlessly scale mountains, clamber up barricades, hide in trees, or upside down ensures it will always have a place in any tribe's stables.
Meanwhile, cut to the one that just fell. God, that is so funny. Okay, it seems... So, that's actually really nice. So, it gives you a check mark if you've
Like
done...
the Carnotaurus, Baryonyx aquafulguar is a large carnivore, but not large enough to rival the island's apex predators. While not as powerful as some deep-sea predators or Spinosaurus, Baryonyx is an extremely fast swimmer who is still sufficiently nimble enough to threaten most creatures on the island. And yet, despite being a fast, dangerous dinosaur, Baryonyx almost exclusively consumes fish and other water dwellers. The highly specific metabolism of Baryonyx seems to allow it to heal wounds almost preternaturally fast after feeding on nutritious fish meat. Perhaps this is why Baryonyx rarely attacks land animals. Baryonyx's natural affinity for aquatic predation means that once tamed, it learns to kill ocean dwellers even more efficiently. Between its speed and its power, Baryonyx makes an ideal choice for anyone interested in frequently moving between water and land travel, and who values speed and agility over raw strength.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it doesn't...
Like the
Then
Carnotaurus,
what is the
Baryonyx
check mark?
aquafulguar is a large
I
carnivore,
don't get it.
but not
Okay.
large enough to rival the island's
Because
apex
we went
predators.
over... No, we
Giganotosaurus
didn't.
furiosa is an enormous predator, larger even than the Tyrannosaurus or Spinosaurus. Getting cornered or run down by a Giganotosaurus can mean certain death for nearly any creature. Fighting a Giganotosaurus directly is never a good idea, as its rage rapidly grows with every hit it takes. With this rage, it builds increasing reserves of energy to use, making its iron-jawed bites progressively more deadly and enhancing its stamina. Add to this the fact that its huge body also enables it to take a tremendous amount of punishment, and you have a creature that is generally better avoided or outsmarted than attacked head-on. Taming Giganotosaurus is a dangerous prospect. Its rage reaction, even when tamed, can sometimes cause it to briefly turn on members of its own tribe. Indeed, it may even throw off its rider if it has been sufficiently angered. And yet, the sheer size and immense power that the Giganotosaurus possesses means that some factions endeavor to tame it as a fear-inducing capital beast of war, even at great risk.
Huh. That's interesting. Mammoth.
Seeing the likes of Mammothus steinkaput alongside dinosaurs is still strange. This behemoth towers over many creatures on the island, and doesn't seem to fear anything but the Tyrannosaurus. I've seen them stomp would-be predators out of their way. Mammoths can grab and throw things with their powerful trunks, and manage a fearsome trumpeting roar with them as well. At first, I wondered how herds of mammoths were able to find enough plant life to graze on, but then I saw them sweeping up thatch and foliage with their tusks, and stomping branches out of trees. Mammoths generally thrive in colder areas and have a herd mentality. They must spend much of their time traveling between the mountain's cold summit and more lush base, and maybe their herds are the reason why the summits are so barren. Mammothus steinkaput is a difficult beast to domesticate, not because they are inherently stubborn, but because knocking one out to begin the taming process takes great effort. Once tamed, however, mammoths are one of the only creatures on the island that can uproot trees without shattering them, and their trunks are strong enough to lift and carry survivors and other smaller creatures. Lately, survivors have been saddling up their mammoths to ride in tandem. The more clever riders have even been outfitting their mammoth saddles with war drums. It turns out that drum solos from Mammothback can really boost your tribe-mate's spirits.
That's weird. There's like so much like that they're reading that isn't even present. Oh my god, they're reading the fucking page. I didn't even realize that. That's so weird. Okay, so it gives you like a general overview and then it fucking...
Much like the island's other large theropods, Megalosaurus noctidominus is an aggressive cave carnivore that should not be taken lightly. Unlike most of the other theropods, it is a primarily nocturnal creature. As dawn approaches, Megalosaurus begins looking for a secluded place to spend the day sleeping in relative safety. Conversely, if disturbed during the day, Megalosaurus is significantly more sluggish. Either way, however, its primary combat tactic is to bite onto its target, then lock its jaws shut in an iron grip. Only larger creatures can hope to break free once Megalosaurus locks its jaw. The creature then proceeds to gnaw on its prey until death. It's a terrifying, grisly spectacle to watch, and a formidable tactic for a tribe to employ against more nimble opponents. While Megalosaurus is not the most powerful theropod, it is still highly sought after by night raiders. Due to its nocturnal nature, Megalosaurus becomes much more formidable at night, dodging attacks, conserving stamina, and attacking more accurately, to name a few of its enhanced talents.
Huh. Yeah, I want to listen to this one maybe, but...
Meganeura quadpenna is an especially large species of dragonfly. Actually, it is a type of griffinfly, an extinct species of invertebrate that looks similar to dragonflies. Like most griffinflies, Meganeura is carnivorous, but it is typically not aggressive towards humans, unless provoked or challenged for food. It lives primarily in the wetter, heavier, wooded areas, such as the jungles. Meganeura is a natural predator of most of the smaller insects on the island. Though not often aggressive, Meganeura will not turn down a free meal. They quickly appear in large numbers to scavenge off the victims of Pulmonoscorpius, rendered unconscious and unable to defend themselves. Of course, the insects do have to avoid the Pulmonoscorpius itself. I have noticed it is unwise to disturb a flock of feeding Meganeura. The size of the insects on the island confounds me. The way these creatures diffuse oxygen should limit their size, but Meganeura and other bugs seem to be able to advance beyond this restraint. If there is more oxygen in the air, this could explain Meganeura's growth.
Okay, this is so weird, because there's entire sections of it where it's just reading from the books, and then it's not even reading from the books or the text. What she has to say about the Yeti. Or maybe it's not.
Mesopithecus
No, it's not.
amicifer is an omnivorous monkey species, primarily inhabiting the island's jungles. It is smaller than a human, but can scurry about the same speed. It does not appear to be aggressive, unlike its relative, the Gigantopithecus, but is rather very shy towards humans, likely due to their much larger size and lack of hairy exterior. Due to their skittish nature, they can be difficult to tame. They can be hand-fed if you are patient, but stick too close to them for too long, and they'll get spooked and run away. A common pet, Mesopithecus is very easy to keep fed. It will eat nearly any fruit harvested on the island. Mesopithecus is most often used as a social companion, as it cannot carry enough to be a beast of burden, is not large enough to be ridden, and is not particularly good for combat. It is, however, quite effective at vocally warning of incoming intruders and pelting them with copious amounts of tossed fecal matter. Nomadic tribes have also managed to teach Mesopithecus to open locked doors when pillaging.
Okay.
Onychonycterus specuncola is one of the few omnivores I've seen on the island. They seem to live primarily off the mushrooms and moss within the caves, but they attack almost any non-insect on sight. They avoid Titanoboa whenever possible, which leads me to believe the snake to be a natural predator of Onychonycterus. While flying in the dark caves would be difficult for any creature, Onychonycterus' ability to use echolocation has allowed it to adapt perfectly. It can be found idly flying around the caves as often as it can be found hanging from bits of the cave ceilings. Not large enough to be used as mounts, and not strong enough to carry much, Onychonycterus still functions well as a guard animal, whether protecting a vacant home or members of a tribe. Their relatively vicious nature has its uses.
Huh. Okay.
Palovia maxima perfectly embodies the element
No,
of
we
surprise.
did hear this one.
Though
Okay.
nyctodopids such as Palovia were once thought to be herbivores, I discovered
those
that
two,
this
okay.
group fairly unremarkable by the island standards. Oncorhynchus glexlamia is a generally passive fish. Its main form of protection is swimming in a large school. Oncorhynchus does not like conflict, and generally swims away from anything larger than itself at very high speeds. Once provoked, however, Oncorhynchus becomes quite aggressive, along with its nearby brethren. It locks onto its prey with its long saber teeth and begins draining the creature's blood. This loss of blood is not too dangerous alone, but when a school of Oncorhynchus attack at once, their target quickly loses speed and stamina from blood loss, drowning if it cannot breathe underwater. Like many of the smaller fish found on or around the island, Oncorhynchus cannot be tamed, but it is often herded and harvested for its resources. In particular, certain cuts of Oncorhynchus meat are considered to have superb quality, and are often referred to as prime fish, used for specific high-end concoctions and taming the island's many piscivorous creatures.
Huh. Okay. And then this thing.
Tusoteuthis vampirus is a very aggressive water predator. Approximately 9 meters long, Tusoteuthis is a terror of the deep. Once it grabs its prey, it slowly crushes it into submission, while using the talons on its tentacles to siphon and drink the victim's blood. Tusoteuthis is a terrifying opponent for several reasons. Firstly, its grab slowly renders its victim unconscious, so so death isn't the only concern. Secondly, its vampiric blood drain instantly revitalizes it, even during combat. Finally, if Tuso Tuuthus is losing the fight, it sprays a cloud of ink into the surrounding water, blinding its attackers to cover a sneaky escape. One of the major benefits of taming Tuso Tuuthus is harvesting its ink. Unlike normal ink, Tuso Tuuthus ink is very oily and can even be refined into fuels such as gasoline. Between that and Tuso Tuuthus' distinct capability to grab and carry large creatures underwater, it makes for an excellent aquatic tame, despite its slower speed.
Okay. So we have. I think did we have another one of these notes? No, that's. Okay. Do you want to unravel? Okay. The Black Thumbs are destroyed. The leader was defiant. His tribesmen do not wish to fight the inevitable. He offered up his head last evening. I suspect surrender will be more frequent now. The Black Thumbs were the first, but they shall not be the last. I see it clearly. This destiny the gods have given me, or brought me here to bring order, save these people from those. Janus pulled me off a bridge of time and space. Mars lent me his strength, and now I shall create an entire empire in their names. Okay. That was note 7, right? Yes. Okay, so we did read that one. God damn, I don't know why the fuck it wasn't unraveling. The raids. It was the comfort. No, okay. 10. Yeah, no, I think we read that one. 13, maybe? I didn't expect. No, okay. 15. Incident the convoys, no fluke, yep. Okay, the Queen Bee, yeah. That was just detailing how he sabotaged her. The new legion needs a new capital, the one that embodies her strength and grandeur. I realized it while recalling my first day in Rome. My hometown in Mumbai had its wonders, but it could never match the splendor of the great city. I was in constant awe. Most of the island are consumed by the present, their immediate needs and struggle, yet a new generation live within our walls one day. When they see what their forefathers have built, I want them to be inspired as I was. I want to show them, no matter where they are born, destinies are theirs for the taking. Victorious disciplinarists. Okay, and then, no, that was that one. Huh. So that was the one talking about, no, okay, no. I received disturbing news. Apparently the Beast Queen has resurfaced with a larger contingent than before, and she is on the move. Worse still, she is traveling directly towards one of the obelisks. I can think no worse scenario than the obelisk falling into one of the Pharaoh's barbaric hands. She has always been a nuisance, but with their power, the Beast Queen would pose a dire threat to everything I had built. I must mobilize my force and move to intercept her at once. The future of the zone may hang in balance. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't think we picked up anything else for this stuff. No, I don't think so. Which sucks.
Before arriving on this
we
island,
already had
I
that
would have
one.
dismissed the idea of a device. Sadly, my Freya Curry trials cannot begin immediately, as the volunteers have a much more difficult journey to Rockwell Manor than I.
We'll read that one.
Miss Walker's impromptu visits are always an unexpected pleasure. Any chemist worth his salt knows the irreplaceable value of testing. The wondrous properties of the flora on this island will never cease to amaze me. Greetings and salutations, dear reader. If these words are gracing your eyes, then you have had the good fortune to find the journal of Sir Edmund Rockwell, stupendous scholar, gallant gentleman, and explorer extraordinaire. It also means that it's entirely possible that I've met some unseemly end on this fascinating, exceedingly dangerous island that I call home. I suppose you could have also stolen it, or I could have misplaced it. In which case, please proceed to either hang your head in shame or return it to me at once, whichever is appropriate. Regards, Sir Edmund Rockwell.
Huh. Okay. Oh, we spent a good time on that. Alright, let's go check in on our other stuff. I would assume that we spent enough time to the point where there's quite a few things ready to get made. I should probably check on my armor. No, still it hasn't taken any damage. Oh, I think we have enough. Oh, we definitely have enough. These can each make their own batches, and then we have the ones in here. Okay. Let's make it all. Ah, fuck the rocket carrots. Gonna be the one thing that kills this entire thing. Yeah. Yep, okay. So we have enough to make 2 batches. What the fuck do you want? Okay. So that's health. That's that. Okay. Toss the lemons into here. Because they bring water into it. Okay, so we should probably dump our shit. We have quite a bit we want. We'll keep the gravestone on. Oh no, we don't need to. Because, I don't think... Because we're not going to be making a journey over there, not yet. We'll be making our way at a different time. That's the fun part. I gotta figure out what caves we next need to hit. We hit that. So yes, now officially we have the 3 things. Now we have 6 to pick up, so we're about a third of the way through. And we'll be starting our journey into the next one, which will obviously be the brood, the spider, for crying out loud. Yeah, because, let's see, the manticore is in that one, Scorch. Okay, yeah, that's that one. Let's see, story progression, yeah. So you have to defeat the 3. Oh, that's weird. It's not essentially canon. It's non-storyline. Okay. No, it is. So Manticore is not. All the bites summoned but not rather. What? Okay, I don't know. We do have, yeah, because we have that one, the Dragon fucking Overseer. The arena, you do. Instantly teleport. Yeah, No, it's fucking... Let's open the tech cave, of course. God. All non-aquatic, non-flying creatures that can enter include the following. So, the Demo can't enter. Okay. But otherwise, to enter it... yeah. It's in space. It's very cold. Okay. And then use... No, it's not that. The island can be reached from the tech cave. Oh, okay, that's what it is. It's... Okay, we have to go to the tech cave. But that doesn't open until we... break. Wait, does the tech cave open after we destroy or kill one of the creatures? The fuck is the tech cave? Okay, is located at the summit of the volcano. Upon completing, player will be teleported to the moon. Oh my god. Only opens for 5 minutes, so you bring games. After that, you have 60 minutes to complete the cave and start the boss fight. It concludes that you must pass the entire Hall of History. Everything that stays in the Hall of History after the timer has expired dies. If you try to teleport into the Hall of History via cheat commands, you'll die if the boss fight has already started. What the fuck is this? Okay. Oh my god. What is this fucking... Okay. Yeah, there's quite a triumphant finish. God, that's gonna be terrifying. So what that essentially means is that when you play, or when you fucking go to beat the fucking Overseer, you gotta make a mad dash through the fucking cave, and then fight. What the fuck? Holy cow. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's fucking open up the other one. Again, it's for the spider now. Artifact of the Hunter. Artifact of the Massive. Artifact of the Clever. So, Artifact of the Hunter. This one is located... Oh yeah, that's right, the Lower South Cave. Okay. And then the Artifact of the Massive is in the Lava Cave, and we know where the Lava Cave is. And then the Artifact of the Clever is located in the Central Cave. Okay. I don't think of the battle line. Okay, so we'll head up to the Lower South Cave, because I've done this one before. This is actually, like, honestly the most easiest one you could do. I'm gonna bring Barry. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it's a good cave mount. So the Lava Cave, I don't know if really you should bring anything. Yeah, no, there's a reason. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, our Baryonyx is gonna be fucking... Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna do it. Barry's gonna be our fucking head champ. Alright, well, we got ahead, got that stuff. We don't really need to repair our stuff, because, again, it's only mainly just ensure everything's topped off and then heading in. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time when we go actually hunt down the last few caves. I think what we're gonna do, though, is I'm just gonna bring fucking Dima and Barry. Those would probably be our best bets. Dima for personal as well as possible. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in, all that jazz. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next video. Other than that, have a great day.